Hey everybody, it's Nia Novocaine for the Daily Wiz. Back at it again with some beauty tips for you guys. Since you guys liked that last video, I'm going to be talking about my top 5 K-beauty products that you can buy in India right now. Now, the coolest thing is that, K-beauty has become a nice, huge phenomenon in the skincare market in the Indian subcontinent. We've got, with the advent of BTS and all of these other bands making a huge ruckus, and mainstream actually becoming more and more accepted and tolerated in India, it's become great. So naturally, a lot of cool things like Korean makeup and skincare has also been introduced to our country. Let's look at them, shall we? Anyway, let's start off with things that help with removing your makeup. Starting up first is the Rice Water Bright Eye and Lip Makeup Remover by The Face Shop. As you can see, I've actually used quite a bit of it. This is the actual size. It is 120 ml and it is a dual cleanser. Basically, you need to shake this a little bit to activate the product within and then use it on a cotton swab and just remove everything. It removes everything. And it's just the best makeup cleanser aside from micellar waters that, compared to the micellar waters that you get very readily available. But this, for my eye makeup, yes, absolutely, I need this in my life. Anyway, this is the Rice Water Bright by The Face Shop. Next up, I'm going to talk about how important, you stay at the eyes and lips and stuff like that. I'm going to talk about how, when I'm done with the day, I wear contact lenses a lot. I use a lot of makeup. I use a lot of eyeliner and mascara, and my eyes really get tired, especially if I'm wearing fake eyelashes. Luckily, I'm not wearing them today. But for those who are really who have a very sensitive eye area like mine, I would recommend this Innisfree Orchid Eye Cream. Oh my god, come on, focus camera. Anyway, Innisfree Orchid Eye Cream. It's a little condensed because I like to keep it in the fridge to have a cold cream to put on my eyes. It's just so relaxing. It's great. Innisfree is one of the leading brands in skincare in the Indian market as well as in South Korea, so it's definitely a go-to. If you guys have moms, this is the perfect present for your mom. Okay, this is really great. I would like to say that, I have actually given this entire line of the Innisfree Orchid line. It's really good for your mom. Anyway, this is Innisfree Orchid Eye Cream, which I swear by. I swear, really. Anyway, but I really like it and I recommend it strongly. The next thing that I will go for is another skincare marvel that I absolutely love. It is the Jeju Volcanic Lava Pore Serum by The Face Shop. Now, the Jeju Volcanic Lava series is very, very popular all around South Korea. Now, this is amazing because it's this volcanic soil and clay that has been formulated to, close all these open pores. And I wouldn't say that it actually closes pores, but I'll tell you that it definitely reduces their appearance. I have colossal pores, alright? And it runs in our family, especially if it's hereditary. You can't really do anything about it. I come from a family that has combination to oily skin, and I never figured out what mine is, so I just go with combination. And no one really taught me a lot about skincare. No one exposed me to skincare. I really wish I had this when I was a teenager. I had very, very, very bad skin in high school, and I was really bullied for it, and I wish I had something like this to combat my pore issue. This is the Jeju Volcanic Lava, and I'm sorry if I pronounced this wrong because I'm not fluent in Korean. The next line that I would like to really bring to surface is the Innisfree, again, Innisfree Green Tea Seed line. Now, a lot of people say, hey, that's actually for dry skin. I have combination skin. Some parts of my skin are actually pretty dry. So I use the entire green tea seed line, but I'm gonna bring out just these two products that I really love. Now, the first one I'm gonna talk about is the green tea seed serum. Sometimes I alternate between the Jeju Volcanic Lava Serum and this one. This one I use every day, especially after I tone my skin. I'm just gonna pump a little bit out here and show you how, well, you can't really see it, can you? But yeah, I'm gonna rub it on. It clearly dries up very fast. It gets absorbed by your skin, and the fragrance is heavenly. You know what? All the fragrances from the Innisfree line are just amazing. If you like a little bit of an herbal smell, this is definitely a product for you. Along with this, you know, the next step that goes after your serum is the essence in, or the skin, or anything you guys, I mean, whatever you guys call it. Like, I don't follow the 10-step routine completely. There are some products I skip out because I think that's a little bit too moisturizing for me, especially here where the humidity is crazy, always 67 or above. And it's Mumbai, so it can get a little sticky here. This product is just great for it. Like, this is a very light moisturizing thing under my makeup. I'm wearing it right now. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the Essence In lotion, which I go by religiously with these two. Like, I never skip that one because a lot of people who have normal skin and that go to the oilier side, normal to oily, not dry skin definitely needs it. They would skip out on this. I don't even skip out on the cream, because I think moisturizing is everything, especially if you want like a nice flawless makeup look. So I usually don't. I also use the green tea seed cream that goes after this, after all of your essence in and everything. With Korean beauty, the first thing you guys have to realize that the lighter products come first and the heaviest go the last. So that's another thing that I really enjoy in the green tea seed line. The entire line is amazing. That's what I use for my skin. The next thing I like to also use is a mask. Now, a lot of people know that sheet masks are a fad and becoming increasingly popular lately. So the current one that I use is also by The Face Shop, and it is called the Pore Care Face Pack. Because I have gigantic pores, as we have established earlier. I like to use a lot of these. These face masks. I use them right before events and stuff. Usually don't just one day maybe I will probably pamper my skin and not wear any makeup and do all that. I will definitely use this and let it just absorb. And even the excess, I kind of just squeeze it out and put it all on my face. I just let it absorb on my skin because it is just so great. Always make sure to read all of these, guys. All of these instructions. Make sure to not exceed this time. Sometimes it might cause burning. Especially if, actually this is something that I would like to point out for a lot of things. A lot of skincare can be very dicey. Some ingredients might not work for your skin. Some might cause or trigger a problem. So always, whenever you get a new skincare product or anything that you apply on your face, always apply it here in the inner side of your elbow just to check if it's going to work for you or not. It's an overnight test. Just like, you know, when we all figured out how to use depilatory cream and other things that would possibly hurt your skin if you don't take care. So make sure to use all of that in the inner corner of your elbow so that you figure out whether it's the right product for you or not. Moving on to the last product that I have currently is very, you should be very careful about using this because it is a peel. So this is the COSRX AHE7 Whitehead Power Liquid. This is my savior. Now, once I dealt with my acne problem, the next thing that I had to deal with, or start dealing with rather, was the texture of my skin. A lot of my texture came from bumps that I could never heal. They would never go away. And because I'm also a cosplayer and I wear a lot of wigs, for those who don't know what a cosplayer is, cosplayers someone who likes to replicate anime characters or game characters or any franchise, even Marvel, DC, anything, and make a costume and wear it. Now, and most of the time when you're a cosplayer, you're not using your real hair, because who's gonna dye your hair green, purple, blue every time you want to make a new costume, right? So I wear a wig, and sometimes wearing wigs with fringes or like bangs or something would cause these white heads that would pop up on my forehead, and they were impossible to get rid of. I still cosplay rarely compared to what I used to back in the day. Great weapon in my arsenal, so that I may fight against whitehead and bumps and texture. Come on camera, please focus. It won't let me focus. Please focus. Oh, there it is. So this is the Kos RX Whitehead Power Liquid. So the last thing I want to talk about before I conclude this video is that with this product, the Kos RX AHA7 Whitehead Power Liquid, you shouldn't be using any other product 20 minutes after you've applied this on your face. So after you've done your double cleansing and you've applied your toner, and then you applied this, but this should be on your face for at least 30 minutes so that the ingredients in this start to activate. After that, go ahead with your skin regime just as it is, and you're done. Voila! So that's it, guys. Those were my favorite K-beauty products that I'm bringing to the show today. There are several I use, several more, but I'll talk about them specifically if you request them later. Perhaps masks or serums or oils and all these things that I can probably talk about in the future. But anyway, guys, stay tuned. Hit that like, hit subscribe, and comment what kind of stuff you guys want me to post here. I'll see you again next time on the Daily Wiz.